Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Village Legends Podcast, episode 23, Michael Jordan edition. Ain't nobody better than the GOAT. A couple other 23s out there were great. Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, Ryan Sandberg, Raymond Green currently playing, and of course, Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch, can't forget him. I'm Sess, that's C Flash. We got a lot to talk about today. MLB League Championship Series are hot and heavy. We saw some greatness. NFL news, a heartbreaker, just ended a few minutes ago. We got some boxing talk, little NBA chatter that's been going on, a few news and notes to get to. But my man C Flash, let him know what we starting with today. Say hello to the people.
What's up, good people?
What up, QT?
Episode 23. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Let's talk about sports. I'm a little hyped up right now. I've been damn near going crazy with this whole situation with the Giants. Watching also New York Jets. It's just New York football is looking crazy. No disrespect to the Buffalo Bills. They're the only ones that are playing well in New York and in the metropolitan area. So shout out to them. The loss that we just suffered, we can't blame, and I'm talking about the New York Giants as number one. You know, we can't blame that on coaching, but we'll get into that later on. We have stuff again to talk about.
A lot to talk about. Another hot week.
I'm just trying to get myself right, Sess, because I'm hot. You know, they see me with a smile on my face, but I'm really hot.
You know what? We had it going, but let's talk about it. It's fresh on our mind. Let's talk about it, brother.
To lose, we were up 26-8. 26-8. Make sense, Giant fans.
Oof.
And kickers, that's just what y'all are. That is your only job, is to kick the football. That is it. I am livid.
Crazy.
Rookie quarterbacks are going to make mistakes.
Yes.
It happens all the time.
Indeed.
But the kickers, I need to understand it right now. We had it in the bag.
Brutal.
And it was a brutal loss.
Terrible loss.
Felt like, again, your heart was ripped out your chest. I don't know, man. I just and shout out to Jet fans, because y'all are going through it. I know you're going through it. You know, I got family members that are Jet fans. Shout out to y'all. You know, again, this is unacceptable. It should not be normal to lose. We should not feel this is not normality. We are tired. And we have the platform to speak about it because this is what we doing. I want to get my Giant fans. I want y'all to get up off your couches, submit some emails, send them. Something has got to be done. This is the first time I'm going to say this because I don't blame the coaches for this game. You players need to go and dig deep and figure it out. You're getting paid lots of money.
Yep.
We're not getting your checks. We're fans. We're not getting your checks.
You're right, brother. It was a rough one, man. Brutal. Like you said, the young players will make their mistakes. The coaching staff did a good thing, but first of all, that kicker's out of a job. I mean, I don't even want to see him. I wouldn't even remember that skit where the Jets were locked out of the training center, couldn't open the door. Yo, I would change the lock on this kicker tomorrow. He's not getting in the door. You missed 2 extra points. Oh, brutal, dude. I don't know.
And I can't let my real personal feelings. I already did. I slipped up.
Too late. It's too late.
I have to stick to the script because we love all sports and we love all teams as well. You know, that's just how sports is built. This is why we are so passionate about the Village Legend podcast, everybody. So you understand it. We're fans. We're not just people just talking about sports just to talk about it. We are truly vested in sports. And I hope, all y'all that tune in really understand. If you don't understand, this is a passion. But it sucks when your team loses and you're the laughing stock of a particular professional sport. In our case, the NFL. We are the Jets and the Giants are the laughing stock of the NFL.
I would say the Jets definitely. Giants, tough one today. That's all I'll say. Tough one. But he is diehard. Yes. QT3377 says, "So happy you were not at the stadium."
Listen, when I see 6:00 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, and I see the loyal fans out there, it breaks my heart because they are supporting their team.
Mm-hmm.
And to see, I mean, I'm not getting on the Giants because they played their asses off today. Mistakes are going to happen. I'm a realist. But again, it's a team effort. You all got to be in. I don't know what was on that kicker's mind. Did you have some type of crazy diarrhea that you just said, oh, man, I just ain't got it? If you had an injury, why you ain't say something? They would have had somebody else kick it. I bet you Coach Dable probably could have made them damn field goals.
Yep.
I mean, what the hell are we doing?
Brutal.
Get your shit together, New York. Get your shit together.
By the way, I still don't think Aaron Glenn's going to make it through the season. He better win some games. At least one or two, bro. At least one or two.
And just for you to say that is crazy because that's his first year as a head coach.
I know, but we're in New York. You got to give us something.
You're right.
Give us some kind of hope.
You're right.
You know,
we are realists. Everything. You're absolutely right because in New York, the pressure is very thin. It's thin. And what I mean by thin, you have a thin leash or chain to impress your owners because they will fire you like that. Giant owners are not notorious for doing that. They let you, in this case, Dable has been there and thank his lucky stars because, again, they, the Tish and Maras, they believe in the G shown and Dable.
I think Dable gets a little pass because he's got the young guys.
Correct.
His team is so young. I think they're gonna let him slide a little.
And they bought him in.
Yes.
They just drafted these guys. So now it's really
and
no
they were
excuses.
His picks. There's no more excuses.
Correct.
He chose his guys. So this is it.
Correct.
Anything else worth talking about in the NFL, my brother?
Hands. I'm just trying to get it.
Deep press.
I'm trying to get it together. Final scores of the earlier today, folks. In case anybody doesn't know, the Rams defeated the Jaguars 35-7. JC is on a roll. Here they come. And everybody that thought Showtime Mahomes and the Chiefs were done. No, they rolling, y'all. They rolling. 31-0 versus Las Vegas Raiders. Cleveland 31-6. New England beat Tennessee 31-13. Shout out to Coach Vrabel. He went back to his old team, stomping ground, his old team that he coached for a while, and had Henry, and he went there and destroyed them. And then we got the later games tonight. But again, to all those NFL fans, your team, shout out to your team that won and who's having hellified seasons. I wish we could get back to that.
Shout out to my fantasy team. Keep doing your thing. Smitty says, "Go Big Blue." Smitty, is he a Giant fan or no? Hey, come on, man. So that's the NFL. What is it? Week 7 we're on. It's been something else. It's gonna just get better from here, folks. My brother, I know there's some NCAA football that you want to touch on. Let's talk about it, brother.
NCAA news, real fast. I want to give a shout out to a Division III running back out of Curry College, Monty Quinn. He rushed for 522 yards on 20 carries and 7 touchdowns in a game. NCAA record for Division III, and this young man deserves, a round of applause.
Yes, sir.
I mean, when you rush like that, they pretty much said, "Yo, we ain't passing today. There's no need." And I seen a couple of the highlights. He was really running on them, folks. I mean, the young man was killing it. I don't care if it's Division III, Division II, Division 1. When you could put something like a stat like that together, you got to get a round of applause. And from Villa Legend Podcast, we definitely got to give you a shout out, young man. Keep balling. Keep balling.
Keep balling. By the way, not just a D3 record, an overall college football record. My man did his thing.
Yes, and that's what I was going to next with.
Go for it, brother.
On D1, you got Samaj Piran from Oklahoma, who has the record on with 427 yards in a game, and that was in 2014. Mm-hmm. Quinn, the running back that broke the record, currently has 1,400 yards.
Wow.
17 touchdowns, and all that was a record he broke in D3, which stood at 465 rushing yards from Heidelberg running back Cartel Brooks back in 2013. So again, we give you,
impressive. Can a kid like that play in the NFL someday? I mean, D3 talent.
Yeah.
But does he have the skills? Does he have the talent? Does he have the body for the NFL? What do you think?
Great question. I believe as long as an NFL team gives more opportunities, yes. Darren Sproles, for those who are football fans, y'all know about Darren Sproles. Okay, he played for the Chargers. He was 5'7". Okay, he wasn't the only person that's been small like that. Running back Darren Sproles that came out of Kansas State. Okay, and you've seen what he did in the NFL. Darren Sproles was the truth. As long as NFL teams give opportunity, don't matter D1, D2, D3. Let them show you.
Yep.
All right.
I agree.
Carson Wentz. He played Division II football. All right. So, again, these guys are overlooked, and it needs to stop. I hope things change, but as of right now, I mean, as long as I've been watching football, we've been watching football. I haven't really seen too much change with that. They always looking for the prototypical height, weight, yada yada yada. Yeah, it's in here. It's all in the heart, folks. Also, I want to talk about the head coach of the Florida Gators has been fired. Billy Napier has been fired. Again, I don't want to sound like I'm throwing a dagger on Billy Napier, but he's been there way too long. He should have been fired last season. In the SEC, he's 12-16. Overall, he was 22-23 as a Florida coach. He was 5-17, a double-digit number overall against ranked opponents. So that lets you know how bad that was. Again, we talked about the firing of head coach Franklin from Penn State. It's trickling down. It's becoming a domino effect. They're getting rid of these bad coaches. They've overstayed their welcome. NCAA pretty much top 25. Top 25. I believe that will be coming out maybe on Monday or Tuesday. But I believe there was some upsets also, folks. Again, there were some upsets, but it's the top 10. Because whenever I stopped at the last ranking, I had viewers that were upset. As it stands, Ohio State is still number 1. Indiana is number 2. Texas A&M is 3. Alabama is number 4. Georgia is 5. Oregon is 6. Georgia Tech is 7. Ole Miss is 8. Miami is 9. Miami, that loss just shook up the whole top 25. And number 10 is Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt just beat LSU. So, I mean,
That's a high rank.
Yeah.
Good.
And Vanderbilt has never been ranked like this in all years
Baseball power
of college football. In my, estimation. So, I mean, that's crazy.
QT says Kevin Morris, Stefanski need to be
Stefanski.
Yeah. What else we got in NCAA? Anything else, brother?
That's about it for NCAA football. Again, round of applause to running back Monty Quinn.
Do your thing, Monty.
And all these young stars. Don't ever give up on your dreams, and don't ever let somebody tell you can't be something. Doesn't matter what division school you at.
That's right. That's right. Speaking of dreams, the Seattle Mariners are very close to their dreams coming true. As we move on to Major League Baseball, the Seattle Mariners are on the brink. It's Game 6 tonight, Sunday. I believe it's actually, if you're watching this live, next week we'll talk about it. Game 6 for the Mariners, one win away from going to their first series ever. It's going to be awesome. Let's see what happens. Big number coming through as you go with a grand slam, 5 in his quest. Great. Listen, what do you think, man? You think they take it tonight? You think they go to Game 7? I mean, Toronto stuff. But like I said earlier, a couple weeks ago, we were talking about this. Stop Vladdy, you got a chance now. Granted, Vladdy's been doing his thing. Just everybody else is just stinking it up. What do you think, brother?
I believe, and I'm just saying, I believe they already know. Who they're playing. Both these teams know whoever wins this series, they know who they're playing. And the Dodgers right now are on fire. The Dodgers are on fire.
Yeah.
So I believe Seattle. I'm going on a limb and say Seattle wins and closes it out tonight.
All right. Nice. I have to agree with you. I'm going to say the same. I think they get it done. Now, for my picks, the Dodgers in the World Series. Let's see what happens. As you just said, they know who they're playing. Are they playing a team? Are they playing the Los Angeles Dodgers? Or are they playing Shohei Ohtani and the Los Angeles Dodgers? That's the question, brother.
I'm glad.
Because history, brother. Talk to him.
Do you feel that, we talk about to see, could he be the best player in the past 20 years?
The past 20 years, let's see. Yes. I mean, you're talking 2025, yes. 2005 on. You got Albert Pujols in the mix. You got that's your boy.
I love Al.
Big
Al.
Shohei's doing things that have never been done, brother. I mean, I saw the stat. He pitched 6 innings, struck out 10, walked 2. Just that alone, only 29 pitchers have ever done. Yeah, right? In the history of the postseason. He also hit 3 home runs in a game.
Okay.
That's only been done 12 times in the major leagues. Right. He did both in the same game. I mean, that's beyond. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I feel like says that whatever he does doesn't shock us.
No.
Like now he's got a spoil. Does that sound like a good assessment?
Yeah, he's
got a spoil.
He makes it look easy. And baseball is like the hardest sport in the world. He makes it look so easy. He's crazy.
When you see him, he looks like he's still like a little kid.
Yeah, he loves. He has a great
clean shave. He's like a baby.
Yep.
He's going up there, beast mode.
Oh God! He hit that ball 469 feet. He went over the roof at Dodger Stadium, and it was crazy. So whoever they get, they're gonna have a tough road ahead of them. Ohtani and the Dodgers, my brother.
I just want to say this real quick. Although as big as Shohei is, and he is a Godzilla right now. He's big time. A team can defeat those Dodgers.
Yes.
They can be defeated, folks. Make no mistake about it. A team, which we think is going to be Seattle, if they stay together and stay composed,
Compose, you had it.
they can dominate and beat the Dodgers and upset. I will never doubt that. I love the underdog story.
Yeah.
I truly do. And it would be, if I'm not mistaken, Seattle's first, if they do win the World Series,
They win
it would be their first as a
Yes.
franchise.
Of the original teams, it's just Seattle and San Diego, the OGs, before the expansion era, that have not won yet.
And what's the saying? What's the saying goes as? It's the first one.
First time.
All right.
Let me tell you something. I was going to save this for next week, but fuck it, we're talking part of my language. We're talking about it right now. Let me tell you right now. Seattle will go to the World Series, and Seattle will beat the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series.
Everybody
Seattle will win.
Everybody understand what my man just said. So if he's saying that, I stand with him.
Oh, snap.
If Seattle wins tonight, they close out the show, they will win the World Series. You heard it first on Village Legends Podcast.
It's going to be pandemonium in Seattle. What do they call Seattle? I don't know. They got the Space Needle. Anybody know what Seattle's called? It's city of something. Yeah, but anyway, it's going to be pandemonium, my brother.
It's a lot of water out there, I tell you that.
It rains a lot. Yeah, that's true.
It rains a lot in Seattle. But
Shout out to Village Legend Mauricio. We got to get him to subscribe. He's out there.
Brother Mauricio. Their old neighborhood buddy. Hey, shout out to you, brother.
My brother, anything else with Major League Baseball as the clock ticks on the League Championship Series? Game 6 begins any moment now, folks. But don't tune in. Stay right here.
I'm just the fact that I'm anxious as to get going on the winter meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we want to know what's gonna happen with our team. Which is the New York Mets. We're excited for the winter meetings and see what moves gonna be made.
Real quick, you know what name I heard with the New York Mets this week? Cody Bellinger. What do you think about that? We need a center fielder. I don't know. Former MVP. Long time ago now. Oof.
I like Cody. And he's in New York, so they can grab him. I just want to go. He can still hit.
He hit this year, that's for sure.
Other minds would say go younger, but if we could grab him, I would grab him.
Probably come cheap. I would say relatively cheap.
Yeah, but
I
don't know the talent that we have on the farm system.
For center field, we don't have much talent, to be honest. Okay. For that particular position, we got a ton of talent around the horn, but not a lot in center field.
So your top 3, top 4, or top 5 positions. You need catcher.
Yep.
You got to have an ace.
Yep.
Center fielder.
Yep.
Who else?
Second base, probably. Somebody to be fixed there.
Yeah.
And then third base is still.
And stop rotating them out.
It also depends if you keep Pete. Do you re-sign Pete? If you put him at first, or do you move Mark Vientos to first? A lot to talk about. It's going to be a long off season for the Mets.
A long off season, and
yes, sir.
And we love Pete, but I don't think Pete is 7 years. I wouldn't give him 7 years.
You give him 5.
I would give him 5.
Give him 5.
That's talk. For all y'all that are listening to us, the talk for Pete Alonso and Mets fans alike is giving him or offering him 5 years. I think he deserved it.
No, yeah, he's earned it. I mean, he's the Mets all-time home run leader. He deserved it. My brother, anything else in Major League Baseball?
Oh, that's it, my brother. That's it.
Let's take it to the square circle. Talk through a little boxing action. I know there's a lot going on in the boxing world this week.
Yes, it is. Closing out careers. We want to give a shout out to the Philly kid, Danny Garcia. He fought his final fight. As of now, Danny's officially retired. But in sports, you're not officially retired. And if you are, money talks, money talks, money talks. Because you'll come right off that couch for that money. He won his final fight last night, and he's been successful in Brooklyn at the Barclays.
Yes.
He is the Barclay. They like to call him the Barclay because Danny puts on a show every time he goes.
He did it again.
And again, I did mention he's from Philadelphia, and he put a show on. He KO'd Puerto Rico's Danny Gonzalez in the fourth round. 45 seconds into the fourth round, Danny hit him with that blazing left hook, his signature. And that's always been Danny. Danny's always always been a counterpuncher. And he's, I always wanted to see Danny go possibly change, his trainer, which is his dad. But Danny is very loyal to his dad. And he said, yo, I came in with my father and I'm going out like that. And I respect Danny Garcia for that. Did he have some trials and tribulations along the way? Yeah, he said it, and he talked about it. Danny had to deal with some mental health issues during his career, and he overcame that. I love the fact that you can sit there and talk about it, and don't really, sit there and worry about, well, hey, no, you're being real, and that's for everyone that is hearing us or listening. Athletes go through it. The average Joes go through it. We are human beings. If you're not okay, say you're not okay, and go get help. And I respect him for that. Also, again, we go over all sports and everything, like we said. Shout out to the former undisputed, I believe that's atom weight female champion.
Yes,
Tina
atom weight. Yep.
Tina Ruppert out of Germany. Her boxing record was 15-1 with 3 KOs. First undisputed male or female out of Germany with boxing. She has retired. Again, when I think about the atom weight, it's 102 pounds.
Yep.
That's wrestling.
It's like third grade for me.
Yeah, that's crazy. So we want to give her a congratulatory, wish her well. In a statement, she came out and said that she's expecting her first child with her husband, and she wants to explore other projects that she has going that she's about to make happen, that she's been planning. She's only 33 years old, so we wish her well.
Shout out to her.
Boxing heavyweight champion, which we all know, lineal, and he is the man on top. He's proven that. Alexander Usyk, 24-0, 15 KOs. He's contemplating retirement. The WBO, one of the belts he has, ordered him to fight an intern champion, Joseph Parker, but negotiations failed to get off ground. Those sometimes are the signs, and it also is best.
That is time.
It's best to go out and retire on top. I recently heard that I want to call him great, so I'm not going to disrespect him. Lennox Lewis had been having talks with him.
Wait a second. Yeah. You weren't going to call him great? Come on, man.
That's hard.
Come on, see?
That's
Lennox
hard.
Lewis was great, folks. Don't get it twisted. Lennox Lewis was great. My bad. Carry on. Go ahead. Continue.
Okay. I know that even if you have a loss, you can still be great. The way Hasim Rahman rocked his ass to sleep when they fought. Anyone that ever seen it or seen the highlights had his guard up like this, and Rahman went through his guard.
Yes, he did.
Everybody thought it was a fixed fight. I still to this day can't understand it. And the rematch, okay, yeah, you destroyed him.
Correct.
But Lennox, you know, you had your wars in the ring. I still think Lennox was a hell of a fighter. I have to balance with saying great.
Okay.
I don't like to use that word. I choose it wisely.
Okay.
Does that sound all right?
Go for it, bro. Carry on. Go ahead.
Okay. And that's boxing news for this episode. And
Episode 23, baby. Michael Jordan edition.
it's coming close. We have what? The next month is the Tank and the
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
November, right? In
yes,
November.
in November 14th. So that's coming close. They keep adding more fighters to the card too.
Tank, you gotta knock him out, man. I'm just be a great day. I'm gonna go nuts on this episode. If he knocks him out, it's gonna be a great day.
Are you an Anderson Silva fan? He's coming back.
Is he?
They're gonna have him on the card too.
And Anderson's one of the greatest of all time. Actually, my style that I train in is one of his specialties, and he's amazing. But I don't want to see these guys come back like that. I hate seeing that guy. They just got to get that bag. The bag is out there. They want to get it. I can't stop them. Nobody can stop them.
When you
know,
listen. When you look at Flabby and Sick, I mean, somebody in the family got to tell y'all. Be honest. Be truthful with these people, please. I don't want to see nothing happen to y'all in this ring. All right? Physical contact is real. It's real. Anderson Silva, we fans. We watched you, man. Mm-hmm. This must be about money.
It's all. Listen, if they wave that much money in your face, man, you probably come out of retirement too, brother. Throw that number 5 jersey on.
If Mike Tyson did it for 20 mil, it could be done. All right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my brother. Anything else in the fight game to talk about?
I wouldn't be surprised behind the scenes as if they talking with Floyd Mayweather to come out of retirement on that 50-0 record to fight Terrence Crawford. I really believe they are behind the scenes trying to make this happen.
That would be ridiculous.
I would love to have Terrence on the show.
That would be ridiculous.
And ask him personally, Floyd as well, because I really believe behind the scenes they are trying to make this fight happen.
Wow.
You know?
That would be insane. Ray says it's always about money. Yeah, usually with the athletes, it's always about the money. I mean, usually.
Well, we will see one way or the other. We will find out. That's it for boxing news. We are, until then, we stand by.
That's great. That's right. We'll keep you guys posted. Let's touch a little bit on the NBA. We got a little contract extension to talk about. And we got some news, some chatter that's been going on.
I'm going to cut you off real quick.
Go ahead.
Bare Knuckles Israel.
Yes.
There was a fight this past week, I think yesterday as well. I commend those brothers for fighting with bare knuckles because, man, when I see, I mean, but it's brutal. Yeah. It's if you are into stuff like that.
I enjoy it. I like it. I think it's crazy, but I like it.
Oh, man, violent.
It is.
Violent. So, you know, a round of applause for those who are doing bare knuckle because literally you will have some serious breaks in the hand.
Yes, you will. My brother, let's get back to the NBA. A couple news and notes to talk about. And I noticed it's back in the news again. Two of our favorite personalities are back in the news again. Talk to them. Talk about the NBA.
Well, it's more than just the NBA. It's just a particular star that we're going to bring up. I believe that if we could, we were going to play a recording from a podcast, the Pivot podcast, which the hosts are former NFL players Ryan Clark, Fred Taylor, and Channing Crowder. And recently, it's with Stephen A. Smith talking about his dislike with LeBron James. It's a hell of a interview. I liked what was being said, but we have to understand, folks, when you can chime in and go look it up, that there's two sides to a story always. You know, came out and gave, love to LeBron and talked about that he feels that he's number 2 all time in basketball history.
That's love.
That's a lot of love.
No doubt.
But he did come out and say as well that through all of the beef that took place, he said that his end was when Pat McAfee, which his show airs on ESPN after First Take. And that situation that happened on that basketball court when LeBron confronted Stephen A. About mentioning his son. Those remember that because we have it on there. We talked about that. He said that when LeBron went on the McAfee show to talk about that, his exact words on the interview was, F him. I'd rather just say F him. And he said it. I truly dislike LeBron. And LeBron does not like me either. They don't like each other. So for all those who are not aware of it, tune in and look it up. You can type it up. The interview was real. Me and Seth discussed it.
Yeah.
And, it's wow. It's wow across the board with the interview. Because it's like, damn, fellas, you're making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't about money. It's about the egos, character, pride.
Yeah.
Mainly pride. And again, there's always two sides of the story. Like Stephen A., he said he's gonna continue to do his job.
Mm-hmm.
He also mentioned that he's around, he gets a lot of sources. And his sources, Stephen A. will not let them out, but he said his sources, he relies on them. Yeah. He says the problem that he has with LeBron is that LeBron acts one way for the camera. And then back behind the closed doors, LeBron is an entirely different person. I mean, what do you think about that? Like,
I believe it. I mean, I'm not shocked by that. You know what I mean? I'm not shocked that that would be true or not.
I like LeBron for what he does, what he did on the court and off the court. This man has built school. He gives back. He always gives back. LeBron gives back because he knows what it was like when he was coming up. So I have nothing but respect for LeBron James.
You think Stephen A. just thinks maybe LeBron is like, I don't know, sour grapes because he called it number 2 instead of number 1? You think it's just sour grapes? You just can't take the fact that Stephen A. with all his, his audience and his reach, and he calls him number 2 a little time. You think that hurts him?
I think LeBron doesn't like when people talk about his business. And when you are on a platform like that, LeBron, you have to understand that anything you do in life, and as big as your name is always going to be judged. Always.
Yep.
Stephen A., and you can also flip it and say, hey, Stephen A. is always talking and he's always siding, with African American community. And when it comes to LeBron doesn't like his business being talked about. And I feel that if you are a big time celebrity or a star, a superstar in sports, it comes with
territory. QT says Stephen A. spoke his truth. I never liked LeBron. Stephen A. don't backstab.
I don't know about it. Listen,
I hear you.
Stephen A. is part of the media. I go back to my time when I was playing high school sports, and a reporter called my house, folks. A reporter called my house and wanted an interview over the phone. I slipped up and gave him some information, and I asked him, please do not print that in the paper. And he went and did it. The media is different. Even though we are the media, we're not here to talk about certain things. And if we do, it's because we're just trying to keep it real. But sometimes keeping it real makes gives you a disconnect, and that's the risk that some people are willing to take.
That's the risk you're willing to take. I don't say we're the media. I say we're fans, just talking
Fans.
about the games,
Yeah.
talking about the sports world. Man, you know what I think? You know, the one thing that troubles me with the NBA, coming off a great year, a lot of question marks this year with LeBron's last year, with OKC, can they repeat? Like, and now coming into the season, which by the way, LeBron is not scheduled to start in the opener because he's hurt, even though he was dancing around on some YouTube video. But that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that another time. But um, what was I saying? So the fact that LeBron, oh man, I lost my train of thought there, my brother. Help me out there. What were we talking about? The yes, with Stephen A. Man, I don't remember that. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. Stephen A. Oh yes, my thing is the biggest story in the NBA right now because of this interview is LeBron versus Stephen A. It's not everything else that's going on in the league, right? It's LeBron versus Stephen A. So what is that? That's not good for the league. We need to talk about something else. Somebody else got to step up. Somebody's got to take the headlines away from these guys. What do you think?
I don't think that's going to be the end of a Stephen A. or LeBron because there's going to be other athletes that listen. For those that don't understand Stephen A.'s job, his job is to report what is going on in sports. We can't take it personal. Now we're seeing Stephen A. talking about politics. That's a whole nother level that you don't want to get or indulge in.
He loves it though.
Yo, and you know what? He's on shows now talking about politics.
He's all about it.
But Stephen A., you got to be careful now, brother. You got to be careful because now you got more readers and more people that are going to wait to see you mess up. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, like you made a comment. Also, I forgot what the interview was. And he said he doesn't commit to a relationship because of the fact that he was he cheats basically. That's why he never really committed. He didn't not cheat, but he has he loves. He said, listen, he said, and I believe the quote was that when you're out on the road and people know who you are, at real small and get to the point, he said it. You won't believe how easy it is.
I didn't hear that one. I ain't touching
Yeah,
it.
no, I mean, he discussed it on a podcast show.
So,
and I believe it was the Pivot podcast. He discussed that about that. That it's hard to commit to just one woman. And that's the reason why I believe he's not married.
He's keeping it real. Great show, by the way, the Pivot podcast.
Yes, it
Great
is.
show, Ryan Clark.
All part of the community.
Yes, sir. Man, a lot of good stuff today on today's episode 23. My brother Kevin Durant, shout out to Kevin Durant, signed a 2-year extension with the Rockets. You want to say anything about KD? One of the greatest shooters of all time, greatest scorers of all time, probably.
He's paid
2 years, 90 mil, huh?
KD is paid.
Cha-ching.
And you know what? MVP, world champion, his career is set. But he just went to a Rocket team that is fully loaded, folks. These young Rockets just might be bringing a ring to Houston. So he's not a stupid person, KD. He's doing the right thing. And they did the right thing by signing him. You know, because I believe it was a trade, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They got him in a trade.
Mm-hmm.
So KD didn't refuse it or not, or nothing. He went because he likes what they're building out there in Houston. I'm not shocked by it. It's Kevin Durant, folks. You know, anybody that don't know, one of the best shooters in NBA history. Again, I respect his offensive game. I don't respect his defensive game.
Well, there you have it. The NBA, my brother, as we wrap up today's episode. A couple more tidbits real quick. A little soccer news to touch on real quick. I know we touched on Ronaldo last week becoming the first soccer billionaire.
That's crazy.
Still crazy. Still crazy.
Active.
He scored his last game. Nothing crazy to speak about. Great goal. Messi, on the other hand, his counterpart, Leo Messi, just won the Golden Boot for the MLS, which means he scored the most goals in the season, 29. So they're both still on top of their games. It's pretty ridiculous when you think about it. But both of them still doing their thing. Shout out to Spain for solidifying the #1 ranking in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers, my brother. And I know you wanted to touch on a little something different for this week's extra point. Why don't you talk to him, my brother?
Definitely do. I'm constantly, looking into news, whether it's social media or it's regular news. So, I'm constantly on things, folks. So you might think I'm just a little bugged out, but that's okay. Hey, it is what it is. We all got a little bugged out in us. I want to definitely talk about the show because we are coming to a close pretty soon. So we love to laugh. All of us need a laugh. We need to be tickled and joke, and just have a smile. You know what I'm saying? And I say tickled, pause. Pause. Oh my God! But I did see this the other day, and it said it was someone's list. You got to pick 3 to hold down all night at a stand up comedy club. And I'm going to read them off to you.
3 comedians to choose from this list.
And I want y'all all to get your paper ready.
QT, laughter is medicine.
Get a pen and a paper, all right? We want you to give us your top 5 comedians of all time. So I'm going to read off a list real quick. The great Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Griffin, Eddie Murphy, John Witherspoon, Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey, Paul Mooney,
Hilarious.
Charlie Murphy, Bill Bellamy, Tracy Morgan, Harry Spears, Chris Tucker, Corey Holcomb, Robin Harris, who I definitely would have on my list. Anybody that loves comedy, Robin Harris got to be on that list. Bernie Mac, another one. And Dave Chappelle.
QT got the list ready.
So I just believe that, again, we all need comedy. And those are some funny brothers that I just named. So if you guys could, again, that was something that I seen. It wasn't a list. I know there's other brothers, other people that would put George Carlin on there.
George Carlin, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that was just something I saw. But
that's
your
cool.
top 5 all-time comedians.
Top 3. QT says Red Fox, Richard Pryor, and Moms Mabley, who is not on that list.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one right there. I chose Cat Williams, Mike Epps, who cracks me up, and Martin Lawrence, because Martin is the greatest show of all time, in my opinion. Those are my 3. So I have to pick a trio, my brother.
I want to give a shout out to my uncle, Uncle Fred. He got his top 5, I believe, was Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Jamie Foxx, and Dave Chappelle.
Outstanding. Can't go with any of them.
And he said he liked Bernie, he liked Cat, he liked Chris, and Paul Mooney.
Give us your 5, my brother.
I gotta say, wait, give me a 5 again.
I'm only giving you 3. I'm giving you Cat, Martin, and Mike. If I had to go two more, I'd go Eddie Murphy and probably Tracy Morgan. This is the way I like to laugh. Tracy Morgan has one of the best jokes ever. He said, uh, "They called crazy wife for the project broke up a fight while holding a baby." Yo, that's the greatest joke ever. Anyway,
All right. I mean, hey, we here to agree or disagree. I'm gonna throw out there. I'm gonna say definitely Richard Pryor. I'm gonna definitely say for long. I grew up with Eddie Murphy, so I'm gonna put Eddie Murphy up there as well. I gotta go Cat Williams, number three.
hilarious.
Gotta have the great Robin Harris. You know, on too soon.
Pop.
I like Dave Chappelle, but I would go Mike Epps. And I believe that's four, right? So my fifth one. Woo! Woo! Did I mention Martin Lawrence?
No,
I'll probably have to go Martin Lawrence.
nice. Good five, my brother. Good five, folks. That's our show for today. Real quick, we'll give the birthdays. We'll touch on them real quick. Happy birthday to long passed away Mordecai Three Finger Brown, legendary pitcher Mordecai Three Finger Brown. Think about what that means. You're exactly right.
Pause.
Uh, happy birthday, Evander Real Deal Holyfield.
All right, champ.
63 today. Brad Doherty, five-time All-Star center for the Cavs. Louis Oosthuizen, world-class golfer, has a British belt. Thanks, guys, for hanging out for the Michael Jordan edition, episode 23, Village Legends podcast, SSD Flash. See, take them out like only you can, my brother.
Once again, thank you, like you said, for tuning in and all the love to our to the family fans and all that. Have a great week. Be blessed, stay safe, and as always, think sports.
Peace.